welcome back on my channel. Today what we're going to do is replace these 3 valves. I'm going to show you the best way to do it. First thing we're going to do is shut this water off. And let me remove these anti-siphon caps off. I'm going to take these zip ties, this zip tie off right here, and I'll leave this right here. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. These will twist off. It's a little tight. These are the solenoids. I'm just going to put them to the side for right now. Actually, we'll have to take this one off right here because I'm going to have to cut this. So I'll take this guy out here. And I think we might be okay right there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sawzall and cut this right here. And if you can see right here, there's a little, the reason I took this off is because it's a little narrow here to cut, right here on the side. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right here on the side. All right, so we're going to cut this with the sawzall. So right there where that thinner part is. And just go ahead and continue the next one. All right. So we got that cut off. Just twist this off. Okay, that whole riser is moving, so I'm going to hold it down while we're twisting. There we go. It's tight. So we're going to use another channel lock. Pull the pipe down. There we go. All right, so we got them off now, and you can, just clean it off a little bit. Just take some of the old Teflon tape off. Okay, so one of the reasons why this is the best way to do it is because we use these unions, okay? And the advantage is that there's no glue involved, okay? So we take this apart. And this part will screw on this right here. Okay. And get another one. And you can kind of do it either way but I usually have it like going down like that. See that? And so like I said, the advantage is there's no glue involved, so you don't have to worry about, you know, setting the glue and hoping that there's no leaks. The other advantage is that if it does for some reason leak under here, it's real easy to remove and tighten it up. Other advantages is that when it does come time where you do have to replace the valve again, you just unscrew it and it's really quick. So I'll get this a little tight here. Tighten up a little bit. Okay, so we got all those bottom parts of the unions on there, and then next we're going to show you how to put the other half of the union on the valve. All right, so what we got to have though is we got to have 2 risers, same size. It depends on the situation, but it doesn't matter how long they are. But usually I use the 2-inch. And this is a 3/4 inch valve. So what we do is get our Teflon on there. Okay. And so you have to have 2 risers in order for this to work. You have your initial riser that I just put on the bottom unions on, and then you gotta have 2 more, and you'll see why. Okay, so I got that on, and here's the top. Here's the other part of the union, and what I'll do is I'll put this on your valve, and I'll put this part like that. Really important. Make sure you always have this guy in there too before you screw this part in. Okay. And I'll hand tighten it for right now. Okay. And then I'll get my channel locks and give it another good snug. Okay, that's good right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Get that guy in there. This. And I want to show you how a O-ring in here. That's what seals it. So you want to make sure that that O-ring does not fall out, and it usually doesn't, but just so you're aware of that. Okay, do a little snug channel locks. Okay, all right, so here's how it looks. Okay, you always want to put it in the right way. So this is where the water was coming out of and into here. If you don't put it in the right way, you can you're going to find out right away it's not going to work. But since it has unions on it, it's very easy to reverse it. Okay, so that's all you do is just screw that guy in there. It's as easy as that. And just give it a little snug with the channel locks. Okay, side too, like that. All right, so we got all those in there, and go ahead and turn the water back on. And all right, so if you do have a leak and you you need to take off the union. So you're going to shut the water off, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open up this manual, the solenoid. So open it up manually and make sure the water's out. Because if you don't do that, what's going to be is the pressure's going to remain in there for a little bit, and it's going to be really hard to take off. So you have to shut your valve off, and then come and turn on your manual to manually open the valve, so that way it releases the pressure. Then you can take it off, the union off real easy. Just a pointer there, so make sure you do that if you have a leak. All right, folks, so we're gonna wire it up. We got these wires cleaned up here. And we're gonna grab one wire from each of these. Put them together. And that will be for the common. So you got each valve has to have one wire coming off to connect to the common, and that's the white wire. So you get that together, and we got here a silicone wire nut. It's waterproof, and get that on there. Okay. And in this case here, we don't have to pay attention too much to the wire, which, because a lot of times, well, sometimes you want to pay attention to which valve goes to which wire, because it's you already had a program, you have it the wire from the timer to the particular area. In this case, it's all like it's going two valves that go to the grass and one goes to the bank, but they're all watering same runtime and they're all in the same program, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, so we got that one going. From the second valve, put that on the next colored wire that was used before. I want to point out, when you're wiring, when you're putting the wires together, you always want to make sure that they're all like really lined up on the top. Because if one's bigger than the other, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't have to be exactly the same length of wire that you cut. It just has to be on the top. They both have to line up the same, because otherwise it might not get tight. For whatever reason, that's the way it works. So this has to be like straight. Go like that. You can feel how it tightens up a little bit in there. It's tight now. Okay, well, that's it, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, leave that on the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.